Hey guys, it's Pam Plays Games. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I ended up fighting that Durgat after all, just because the party wouldn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Something. So, I decided I just wanted to try and get this all over with today. I was feeling pretty dry, so I stopped and got something to drink, and hopefully I will... The nice thing is, if I get this finished, it will be... completely done with the Exalted Plains. I can't think of anything else I'm going to have to do. So, we want to finish it, obviously. That would be a nice thing. So we will. Also, we have one of those thingies that soulless like. So much. I hate you. Hate you so much. Dang it. You're like circling around like, oh, piece of crap. Outstanding. Fire. Go away. Stop it. I'm tired of you. How dare you? How dare you?
Tells me you might be up for the sunburst thrown, Cassandra.
I suppose you prefer to see a man in the position.
You'd certainly be a first step towards that.
That will be less amusing should it actually come to pass.
You'd be mad to consider it. Can you imagine the target it would place on you?
I don't want to think about that right now.
I think it's actually a good activate this. So I went and fed the cats because they were desperately hungry. I'm out of dry food, and I can't go and get any tomorrow because I'm recording on Labor Day, which, you know, is a day that everything's closed. Oh, I still need 2 more landmarks. Damn. Alright, well, let's see what we can find. Meanwhile, I can go back here. Once I actually fell down there and, like, completely got lost. Couldn't get back out again. Cullen's ready to report in. That's good. There's where that silly dragon is supposed to be. And this one, it's an electricity one, I believe? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting all these massive drums. I'm like, come on, I just want to go over here and get this quarry. Before I fight. Oh, and there's a quest here. I forgot about that. This guy, shoots electricity. This lady, I should say. So if you're not careful and you're in the water, they will, you will go, oh, you'll get shocked. I have to go back to Hullin Salon for something. Is there something? Oh yeah, I can loot this. Wyvern scales, very nice. Alright. Cassandra, please chill. Alright, you decided to go flying, so I'm going to come back here. So you really just have to make sure you're Gomordan Stormrider. Just make sure you're on land. As I recall, I was watching a video on builds for the mages, the knight enchantment, Vivienne, and how basically she can finish the whole goddamn thing by herself if she wants to. She really is amazingly powerful. So yeah, it's generally good to wear electricity resistance stuff, or, you know, have a potion. I'm in the water. I just talked about how that was a bad idea, so yes, I'm getting shot. You would just start knocking me down. It hurts me that I did not come off there completely scared. But, that's alright. Varric, however, should be drinking a potion, not taking a shot. one is really pretty. I like this pattern on the scales. Some point it's going to take off. And it's going to do this thing where it flies around, and so we have to kind of run around and try and avoid, you know, it'll shoot bursts of electricity like it was doing before. And I'll stop and put some more green wall here because why not, right? I mean, where are you coming from, big wizard? There you are. But I'm not just going to stand here and how about if I get some guard? Can I do that? Can I get some guard? And not be shocked all the time. So I'm not going to go to the water. Oh, and I hate when they do this, because then you can't see. How about not being hit by the electricity? What else is there? Eric's gonna show. I know, it's shocking. Cassandra should get out of the water too. That would also be good. Damn it, Barrack. I didn't really have to pause there. Let's finish you off. Die already. There we go. Boy, that was rough. Okay. Ooh, Lady Jocasta Revenge, Superb Dexterity, Enhanced Grenade Spell, Dragon Webbing and Scales, and all that good stuff. Take all. Alright, so I still have 2 landmarks that I'm missing. Oh, but I still have to get over there as well, so technically I'm not done. However, for the moment, I am completely satisfied with my progress. I mean, I guess I could come back and check out that little area, but I don't really need to. So I am going to call this one here. No, I'm not going to call this one. I'm going to call this area for now. I'm done with Exalted Plains. I'm not completely done. I still have to go back and do the part on the other side of the bridge, but I got all the main stuff that I wanted to do out of the way. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 1. They say coin never sleeps, but anyone who's walked the patrol of Hightown Market at midnight might disagree. Gosh, my mouth is tired. The pickpockets and confidence men head to the taverns at dusk. The dwarven businessmen and nobles go back to their tiny palaces to fret over the ways they got cheated, and the market falls silent. Dunn and Brennikovic knew every angle of the market with his eyes closed. 20 years of patrols had etched it into him so that he walked that beat even in his dreams. The recruit, Jevlon, was another story. The ring of steel striking stone told Donnan that the kid had stumbled into a column again. His new armor would be full of dents by sunrise. Torches would make this easier. The sound of Jevlin hauling himself off the pavement was like a tinker's cart crashing. Torches make you night blind. You'll adjust. Donnan crossed the square to help the kid to his feet. A breeze scurried across the plaza, sending the banners and pennants shivering and carrying an old familiar scent. Donnan stopped in his tracks. Something's wrong. His voice was low, warning. He peered up into the dark, up at the mezzanine just above them. Follow me. Be ready for trouble. The two guards climbed the dark stairs, and there, in a puddle of shadow, found the body. Gold-trimmed satin glittered through the blood. Get the captain, Donnan sighed. We've got a dead magistrate. That's not even a chapter. That's a scene, but still. Sir Stroud, yeah, I've just been talking a lot today. I mean, with all the, this is my 5th episode, and it's going to definitely be my last one for tonight. But I really want to get to 90, so yay, go me. And, you know, I'm still not really sure about, like, doing this for serious money or anything. I mean, especially since I'm doing things like getting back into painting miniatures. I've been doing a little bit of writing again. I've been actually finished one of my Felids, which I haven't done one of those in like a month, and I even have the line art for the next one halfway inked. So I go back and forth on it, but I think I'm at least going to try and keep the regular schedule if nothing else. Since I'm not working, I should be able to do that much. So, what I'm going to do, what happened to my tongue? Jeep, us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go talk to Vivienne and give her the heart and finish that quest. I'm trying to enunciate. I used to be really good at it. Well, I mean, you have to enunciate when you're singing Latin and stuff. When I was in choir, it was a big thing for me. Ooh, there's a book here. Vivienne's Alchemy Notes. A suitable replacement for the Primatus root must be derived, as the plant went extinct during the Second Blight. Dried red moss cut from a wandering hill has shown similar restorative effects. A wandering hill? An emulsion of silverite and elfroot extract can counteract the fatal toxicity of red moss. The solution must be heated for exactly 75 minutes with magical flame. Mundane fires, regardless of fuel type, have been found to burn at too low a temperature. The heart of the snowy wyvern must be added at the last possible moment. The compound becomes unstable when exposed to light. Even if stored in perfect darkness, it is only viable for 3 days. It begins to degrade in potency in a matter of hours, and experimentation has shown that the age regression effect decreases steadily over time from the moment it is synthesized. By the second day, the results are almost too subtle to detect, and by the third, it is entirely useless. Age regression?
Heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I don't know why I'd lie and say I brought the heart.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
I just got power from that. It's just still too funny to see that in a cutscene. Legend of the Three Sisters, Book 3. Okay, so I guess I did. Oh no, I have Book 2 and 3. I can't remember if I've gotten 1 yet. The Friends of Red Jenny and Varric Tethras. I still love when you talk to Sarah at one point and she admits she's from she lived in Denerim when she was young, she mentioned something about playing with little red boxes. And there's a quest in Origins where you are, and it's really the only thing that mentions the Friends of Red Jenny, but you have to deliver this little red box to a certain door in Denerim. You don't see who takes it. They just sort of put their hand out and you hand it over, and that's it. And that's it. You don't know what the box is for or anything. So I kind of like that because it just leaves so much up to the imagination. But yeah, it ties her to the Red Jennies from a very young age. I mean, you assume she's got to be less than 20 years old now, and the Blight was 10 years ago, so this is Bastien's estate.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
That's such an awkward scene. I really wish they could have done a little bit better job with either his animation. You know, it's just like, okay, 1, 2, done. It could have been given a little bit more substance. Sexuality and Thetis. Oh, I was thinking about this codex the other day. I don't know what I really thought that would take longer. So now I'm sort of... something about trying to interrogate a Herlock. I mean, you get so little from Vivienne, and I know that's all on purpose, but that scene is so short. Yeah. So many things are bothering me with this episode. I mean, it kind of, well, between this one and last one, like, last one definitely started out on a bad note. Aiden. I have a feeling my older cat just ate both of his food and Fiona's, just because he could. He is a greedy boy. All right, so now I'll go talk to Vivienne again.
Hear what they did with the wall.
Trying to think. I guess I could go to the Fallamire and do the thing.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the Chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, Just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
And then that's it. So now I've got her her second hat and the enchanter's seat. Maybe I'll go to the Storm Coast. Let me see what I've got to do here. Memories of the Grey. I've still got to start in Prix de Leon. Have to do that. Oh, I guess I could do that. Seeing Red Before the Dawn. That's also in Prix. I think I will go take care of that one rift in the Hinterlands. Just to get it out of the way. It's up there. Can't click on it until I get there. So, come on. Can't travel to the requisition. And I'll take Solus just so that he, you know... Actually, I'm going to take Cassandra, and I'm going to take Cole and Solus. We'll go take care of this rift and knock that out. Back to the Hinterlands again, because no matter how many times you try, you never really can leave. And then after this, I guess I'll probably start in Emprise. The next thing I have story-wise is the Arbor Wilds, because we know that Corypheus is seeking out elven temples or elven ruins and searching for something. But we don't know what. But Morgan does. Well, we assume that's what he's looking for. I mean, there's so few of these alluvians still intact. And, yeah, from a sequence towards the end of that, I assume that that's what he is after, but I really, oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. So for that, I apologize. I really am looking forward to being done with recording for the day. Oh my gosh. And I'm also definitely ready to have something new to work on. Like, I've been happy with the news that they're going to release Final Fantasy 15 on PC, but like, that's not going to be till next year, and we still have 4 months in 2017. So, obviously, that's not something I could get geared up for just yet, which is probably another reason why I've been thinking about getting the PC, or getting a new PC built. I am pretty used to playing it with the, just with the PS4 controller, so I'm not quite sure how it'll be, how it'll be on the PC. Hopefully not too different. The open world design should work pretty well, I would think. Gosh, I'm tired. It seems like all I've been doing is waiting this episode. Alright, let's head up.
Word for you.
Nope. Uh-oh, my kitten's on the prowl again. Still so pretty here. It always looks like early morning in the Hinterlands. Although I don't know how the light is coming from the north, so maybe it's not. There's a couple of outlaws. Amazingly enough, those towers we built so long ago don't seem to be doing anything to hinder their progress. Oh gosh, rams. Look at that. Oh, here's a couple more of these pieces of shit. Oh, red temples. Well, that was easy. I want my staples button. I actually do have one of those buttons that, are you just gonna merge into that tree? I guess that's what he's doing. Staples actually sells buttons that, you know, you press and it has the guy saying, that was easy. I have one at work, which I love to use when I was answering questions, because I'd answer the question and be like, oh, well, that wasn't, you know, as difficult as I thought it would be. And I'd press the button and go, that was easy. Alright, yes, I know we've been down here before because we've got all our... I'm chasing this ram down here because he ran ahead of me and he decided this is where he had to go. So, for all I know, I'm going to hit this ram halfway down. Yep, there he is. You stupid ram. What are you doing? Did he get out? He got out. Okay. Good Christ. What the hell? Oh, there's another one. I was consumed by the fact that I only did spot. Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, great. Hi. Just what I always loved to do. So Solus should be happy that we took that rift out. Of course the light goes out immediately, which kind of sucks, but... And he doesn't even approve of it. That just figures. But we've been through all this already, so we don't need to search around. We're just going to get out of here and call this one an episode. And I'm going to go talk to my best friend because she just signed on. Yay! I still use AIM for a few things. This is pretty much it. I should get on this one. Alright, and we're done with this for this episode. Done with the Hinterlands now, I think. That may have been the last thing that I had to do, except for that one horse riding quest that I'm not going to do. So, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like or comment, or maybe even subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you next time, I hope. Thanks a lot. Bye.